Hello and welcome to the Cynical Optimists review of The Force Awakens. I am Hadowing.
And I am NGM. It's good to be back.
It's been a little while since we've done anything, but now we're back because it's Christmas time and, it was.
We're
now
in a completely different year to Christmas time, but...
Oh, there is still a Christmas time this year, it's just not for 12 months.
And by then we would have had another Star Wars.
Yes!
How exciting is that? What a time to be alive.
But anyway, we're going to do a review today. It'll be kind of like that one we did of of Man of Steel, except we'll have positive things to say. And the rule is, we're going to put this in the description and make it very clear, is that the first 10 minutes is all non-canon. So if you haven't seen it, don't worry, we're not going to ruin it for you.
Non-canon.
Spoiler-free!
Spoiler-free. That'll do.
Non-canon would be us talking about things that didn't happen in the film.
Yeah, this isn't an official entry into the Cynical Optimists.
Yes, first 10 minutes is spoiler-free, just to clarify.
Yeah.
And then the 15 minutes after that is spoilers, but we will be very clear to mention before we start making spoilers in case...
Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader.
Spoilers for this film. I hope that didn't ruin Star Wars for anyone.
Hopefully you'd have seen up to at least that point.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Oh,
Snape, sorry.
Snake.
Snake.
Oh, what a start. There you go, you got a gaming reference in there.
Yes, that is my favourite part of Metal Gear Solid 5. When Snake kills Dumbledore. Anyway.
Okay, how are we going to do 10 minutes of spoiler-freeness? Well, we've already done 2.
So we'll just... Let's just start now. Because it's around 2... We've done around 2 minutes, so we'll do
only 8
12
minutes of spoiler-free.
No, we'll do 10 minutes from now. So, did you like the film?
I did. A lot. That's not spoilers, is it? That's fine.
That's fine, yes.
Okay.
Asking your opinion on the film is fine. I'm not sure how any of these YouTube channels would have done spoiler-free review without giving an opinion on it. Because they'd have literally just been sat there twiddling their thumbs like, it's a film, it was released on the 17th of December, it stars Harrison Ford.
Oh, that's a spoiler!
Oh, damn.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it's not like they've emphasised that in every single trailer.
Well, we've already had a little bit of a discussion, haven't we, about where it fits in
to our rankings.
And for you?
If you want a general gist, neither of us think it's better than 4 or 5.
Oh, well, neither of us think it's better than 5.
Yeah, okay, so before we go any further, we'll say that both of our favourites is 5.
Yeah.
The Empire Strikes Back. Then it goes 4.
I'm tied between 4 and 7.
And then for me it goes 4, and then mine is tied 6 and 7. And then the other 3, who cares?
I care, because I preferred Revenge of the Sith to Return of the Jedi. And I know I'm mad to say that on an actual internet page, but...
You're going to be chased out of the internet with...
trolls and comments.
Virtual lit torches.
And the word faggot spelt incorrectly thousands of times. We don't get that many comments. We only get like 1. And that's you saying you've uploaded the video.
And then you get one saying, oh look, you have.
But no, genuinely I preferred Revenge of the Sith. Return of the Jedi I watched recently quite a lot. Because I obviously rewatched all 3 of them before Force Awakens. All 6 of them before Force Awakens. And then we watched Return of the Jedi again at Film Society on the big screen. And I got to say, it's not actually it's not amazing.
Having, the other day, watching 4, 5, 6 before 7.
Yeah.
4 and 5 do shine through a lot more than 6 does. Although everyone I talk to really likes 6 as well.
I mean, I like 6, but...
I don't dislike it, it's just not got the same...
It's not got that much dissimilarities with some of the prequels. I mean, there's throwbacks that are needless at times. Like, okay, I can't give you an actual example, but there's a lot of throwbacks to that film in sort of some of the quotes and to be honest, the CGI. effects there are don't look as good as some of them in the prequels. Like with the bikes on Endor, the green screen is awful. And when they're
but for the time
I know for the time, but like to just try and film it differently. If you can't do it, film it differently. And that shot where they're on the barges, and Blind Han is talking to Luke, and he's saying like, "Oh, great, it's in your hands" and stuff like that. But you can see green behind them. You can actually see green, and that's one of the fucking changes that George Lucas didn't make. He added in fucking Jedi rocks and that shitty singing alien thing, but he didn't finish off his green screen job. Return of the Jedi. I really like the film, but I had better memories of it than what I watched recently. Yeah, and I got to say, Revenge of the Sith like pleasantly surprised me when I watched it recently. It's
there's someone from another room who just shouted "what" at the end of Nick's statement. Is what we paused for.
No, genuinely, I think it's more intense than I remember it.
Although we should probably talk about The Force Awakens if this is the
time
to talk about it with.
I'm still trying to be spoiler free.
You're trying to be
okay.
spoiler free.
My countdown is 5, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fine, mine is 5, 4, 7, and 6 are at the same. 3, 1, 2.
You thought Attack of the Clones was worse than Phantom Menace?
There is just nothing in Attack of the Clones apart from terrible chemistry.
The arena fight, I like the arena fight. That's fun.
True, but at the same time, the fight with Darth Maul was fun.
Yeah, that's true. That was good. The thing about the prequels is that, 2 and 1 is that you have to find the good bits, whereas the rest of them, you have to find the bad bits.
We're losing focus.
Okay, all right. Force Awakens.
We only got 5 more minutes to talk about this, yeah?
Spoiler free to talk about this.
So I'll say that it is well directed.
Yes.
It is well written. Well, it's mostly well written, but we'll get into that in the second half. There is a lot of a lot of old characters that return are well placed, well welcomed.
Well written, yeah.
There's trailers do not spoil any of the film, which is refreshing in this day of age.
Yes, there's some really good twists, which we're not going to mention in this bit, but like expect twists.
Yeah, it's really good, like story-wise in that respect.
Yeah, ones that weren't people had sort of theorised about, but generally, like I was surprised at least twice, which is rare in a film at the moment.
Yeah,
music's great.
BB-8 is as adorable as he looks in the trailers. I don't think that spoils anything.
He's secretly the Sith Lord.
Oh, we said we were going to save the spoilers to the second half.
BB-8 is the Sith Lord.
Under the command of Darth Jar Jar.
All the characters are really well realised, and I really like the new introductions as well.
Yeah, I think the characters Finn and Rey are really well acted and really well.
And Poe, yeah.
Yeah, and Poe.
Yeah. It's great. I think they've taken on a pretty impossible task, and they've actually managed to set it up for the next generation well. So we're excited for the next.
And all the imagery is good, because then if you've seen any of the trailers, you'll know that there's that big destroyed Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
There's more imagery like that. All the art is just.
Oh yeah, and the character
really nice.
They nail the characters through imagery as well. I mean, this isn't a particularly spoilery bit, but like Rey's introduction to her character is beautifully simple. Like what she does, we instantly get her character through scenes and not a lot of dialogue. I mean, it's visual storytelling is the best since 5, I'd say.
Yeah,
easily.
It's very good at showing, not really.
Exactly. Whereas endless debates of the Senate in episode 1 and 2 may have.
And if you've seen the trailer, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that Kylo Ren's helmet looks like a platypus.
He's a very good villain as well. Very well written.
Yeah, he's a good villain.
We've spoiled that he's the villain.
Oh dear. People might have been
He didn't
seeing
look evil
him
enough in the trailers, did he?
Dressed all in black. They might have thought he was a good day. They might have thought he was live action Perry the Platypus here to save the day.
What did you think of the controversial at first lightsaber?
Well, the thing is, I've read up on the background of it now, so...
It was supposed to be exhaust vents or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's exhaust vents, because lightsabers are made of crystals, and this one was like a disrupted crystal.
Yeah.
So it wasn't working properly, so they needed the exhaust vents.
I mean, it looked cool. worked, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked. When you see the film, you'll see that it does make sense.
This is really difficult.
It is difficult to speak spoiler free, but at the same time, I'd definitely give it a recommendation. And
Well, hopefully you should have seen it by now.
think
because we're
hopefully by the time this actually goes out, there's a good chance it will be midway through January.
Yeah, probably. But you'd have had a month.
Yeah.
So there's really no excuse.
So.
But we'll be spoiler free anyway because we're good.
I mean, if you had to give it a numerical score, what would you give it? I mean, numerical scores.
Is this out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, numerical scores are sometimes slightly bollocks, but let's do it anyway.
I think on an objective sort of viewpoint, I would probably rate it at a 7. But based on the fact that it's pure Star Wars, it added at least 2 to my experience in the cinema.
So a 9.
I'm giving it a 9. If it wasn't set in Star Wars world, it would be a 7. But because it's got that added bone, like that's the thing that raises the prequels for me, because a lot of people don't enjoy them, whereas I can still watch them very easily because they're Star Wars set.
So because they fit in the continuity.
Because it's got John Williams, it's got lightsabers.
But what if it still had John Williams? It wasn't Star Wars, but it still had John Williams. It still had nice imagery. It still it just wasn't.
I don't know. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's just nothing's got the imagery of Star Wars.
That's true.
It's just so every shot is iconic. Every shot fits the brief. It's just it's a universe that just works.
And that's funny because I don't really split it into 2 scores. I think I'd just give it an 8.
Right. Okay.
It would be an 8 film regardless of whether it was Star Wars or not.
Right. Yeah.
Because it really works.
Because I watched the 2 Star Trek films that JJ did.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I wasn't blown away by them.
I
thought they were decent.
And the trailer for the 3rd one doesn't look very good.
No, well that's not Abrams this time.
No.
But I think it's always going to be worth it because it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
9. I'll go with a 9.
And that is 10 minutes. So, if you still haven't seen it and have somehow managed to avoid spoilers for an entire month, then well done. But from here on out, we'll be talking about everything, essentially, for probably another 15 minutes.
We'll give you 5 seconds to turn off your computer.